Okay, cluck cluck everybody. Today is going to be a little different. This is a little general store that's kind of close by. I'm actually related to the owner somehow. We can't pinpoint how. My grandma was a Priddy. This is Priddy's General Store. It was established in 1888. Today they're doing live picking and music. You'll see a lot of people coming by. But we'll go in and take a little look around first. My gimbal was acting up. So they have all the old-timey candies in here. Will you grab me a cheerwine?
She beat you to the draw. She beat you to the draw. Well, that's an amazing thing.
I've actually got one of these. Well, it's not like this, but I've got one of these cups I drink coffee out of every day. They got all the canned goods here. I get my canning stuff from here sometimes. They do bologna sandwiches right there. Well, they do all kinds of sandwiches, but bologna's kind of their most popular. They got their merchandise. We're really going to be, I'm sure y'all have seen me wear my Priddy shirt. I think the most recent time was when I gave the goat a bath. People play checkers out here. This is basically a look back to yesteryear. So the interesting thing, let me show you this. And this is some prices in 1939. Don't you wish you could get a pair of shoes now for $1.98? They used to do hardware back in the other side, but that place is closed now. They have boots. Those apples look good. But we're mainly here for the music today. I just wanted to give everybody a glimpse inside the store. Oh, I didn't know she sells crochet good. I'll have to ask her if she sells some of mine, huh? And I guarantee you my husband got some Bits of Honey. It's an old-fashioned candy that he loves. Yep.
Wandering up there. Yeah, she's in the back.
Bits of Honey. I just told everybody you were getting Bits of Honey.
Well, of course.
All right, we'll go around back next.
They didn't have the mustard on.
Okay, so we're going to do a little walk around back. Hope he's already out here with the chairs and whatnot. There's Miss Jane. I hear tell there's another YouTuber here. Y'all might know him. He's from the Appalachian Trail channel. I can't remember the name. John just got here. What's his name? What's his channel name again? The Appalachian Channel. I kept saying the Appalachian Trail channel. Yeah. If y'all are not subbed to him, give him a sub. Maybe we'll talk to him, maybe we won't. We'll see. We'll see how busy he is. Is this chili?
This is what we call Brunswick stew.
Brunswick stew, okay.
You're not supposed to ask what kind of meat.
Yeah, I know all about Brunswick stew.
This one is just boneless roasted chicken. Lots of potatoes and vegetables, corn. You and them both. Got some beans in it.
Oh no, that was the best place in the world, wasn't it?
Now I need to go up there and get a bowl. Joan, I think Joan took her husband home. Tractor. Yeah, you do that so nobody follows on the tractor. Stand on either side of it. If not, that's
So the music don't start for till around 3-ish. Oh, look at this.
Hey,
That's super cool.
we made it again.
Look, they even got the Pickin at Priddy's out back.
Sandy. Like the beach. Nice to meet you.
Look at those super cool gourds. And they got a warty white pumpkin.
Where you parking at?
And they got a pretty birdhouse. I need that bag.
Get behind Mary Ann with you.
Praise the Lord. It's not totally connected yet. Woo! That word, we didn't have any sound here on this one. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 23rd annual Pickin at Priddy's. This is our third event of 4 events that we normally do here, which is, dang it, I'm making me lose my train of thought up there. Hang on.
Hold on there.
We do the fall 4 in the month of October. However, I want to remind all of you again that next Saturday we will not be doing music on the 26th. It has been rescheduled for November the 2nd. My youngest son, will be getting married. So I'm going to trade out some blue jeans and tennis shoes for some high heels. But anyway, just keep that in mind, and we'll get it out on Facebook, and we'll get it out on the store's answer machine. Just kind of spread the word. We won't be doing music next Saturday. We're not sure yet if we are open next Saturday. It will probably just be from 9 to noon. My brother-in-law Tim's going to confirm that with me if he can come over for a little while on Saturday morning. So again, I'm just planting the seed. Next Saturday, no music, but hope to see you on November the 2nd, because Noah and Lula Priddy, the original Priddy owners, their great-grandson, will be playing here on the stage. He's 16 years old, and he plays dobro with the White Oak Ramblers, so we are super excited about that. And with this being said, it's the 23rd annual. I always set the little chair up for my mom back there. Most of you can always remember her sitting back there. She loved Psalm 23, and I just think this has been a special year. We've been blessed with beautiful weather so far. Thanks be to God for that. I found a little Psalm 23 description that describes the Psalm 23, made some copies. It's back there on the table. There's a few copies if anyone would like to take some with you. It just kind of explains what Psalm 23 means. And it's quite special, and that was special for my mother, Pat. I had, well anyway, let me just back up. How many of you have watched any of the Appalachian channel
Yeah.
on YouTube? How many of you watched some of those segments with John Ward? Quite a few of you out there. So we have a special guest here for you today. John, stand up. John Ward from the YouTube Appalachian channel is here. Right here he is to my left. And he's going to be documenting some things today. I hope he'll come around and talk to some of you. Please go over and meet him. And if you've watched some of his stuff, you know, thank him for it. Critique it. I don't know. Just talk to him. But John has been, I never knew what this was going to do for us here. His YouTube channel has opened the door to us to get to know and become friends, praying friends for one another with a caliber of people I'm just really amazed by. I mean, people coming here on day trips from Georgia and Alabama. And is there anybody here from Alabama today? I've had a fellow call me that was coming from Alabama up to the music. I don't know if he's made it or not, but I'm gonna keep asking that. It's just incredible the connection that I have with these people that some of them I've never met before. It's kind of a beautiful thing. And if I seem a little crazier than usual and eyes a little more crossed or not appearing like I'm in this world, you can thank him for it because he's kind of changed things around here for us in a good way. And I'm in transition, and y'all be patient with me because sometimes I'm like, rah, you know, but it's been a blessing. And I just thank John and what he does in going off the beaten path and uncovering these old places that look so insignificant, and the world just passes by and goes to the pretty places, and not the pretty places, but the PRETT places, and the malls and the big box stores and stuff. Oh, they're not gonna have anything I need, and I'm just gonna get. But he has uncovered not only for us, but many, many other places in Virginia and Tennessee. He really didn't think there was anything here in North Carolina for him, but I think he's kind of feels like part of the family now, and that's just a compliment to our community and all of you, and we're blessed. We're very blessed. With that being said, I had a lady come and visit me and take up a whole hour of my time yesterday that I did not have to give her, but I gave her. She pulls up and she comes in, and we're busy, and I notice she's got this dress on, and it's boldly Jesus, and I didn't even have time to read everything else. So she gets up to the counter, and we greet each other and introduce ourselves. This lady was led by the Lord to drive to Danbury, North Carolina from Fort Valley, Georgia, to come here to visit on a day trip, and left yesterday about 5 o'clock driving back. And we had an amazing, really beautiful conversation, and a lady come in the store while we were talking, and she said, y'all please pray for me. My son just got put in prison on drugs, and she was really struggling. And this lady's name was Patricia, and she went out and with that lady, Beth, and helped her. I know she helped her. And in talking to her, I mean, I know she was led here, but I'd like to, she doesn't text, I can't call her, but I just really wanted to find out really what her purpose was. She could have been an angel for all I know. I may not ever see her again. But she left some pamphlets and some little business cards. Oh, what I wanted to say was, she drove up in the car, and it was a company car for Jesus Christ. That's what it looked like. It had Jesus Christ on the sides. She would let me take a picture of the car. She didn't allow me to take a picture of her. But that's exactly what it looked like. And she drove up here and left some little pamphlets. And they're back there in the back on the corner of the Hillbilly Drink Stand. And I feel really led to just say, in light of what has happened up in Western North Carolina, we see that life is very fragile. And I just don't want anybody that I love and care for to leave this world without knowing my best friend, Jesus Christ. And I just want to share that with y'all today. And if you don't know him as your best friend, he's good and he loves you. And he'll carry us through these storms. We all have storms. They look different for all of us. But he's with us, and he'll see us through. And that's why I can stand up here on this stage and smile and be happy. And I love you guys. And I appreciate y'all letting me share that with y'all. I got all sentimental now. But we're here to just rejoice in this day that the Lord has blessed us with. Enjoy food and fellowship. We're going to do an auction about 4 o'clock with these things that have been donated here. We're going to start bringing them down to the front of the stage to help families at Christmas time. And you didn't have to pay to get in here, but we do have a donation basket. If you have to leave before, normally Todd will go around and take up a donation. Please support these musicians. We are blessed with top-notch musicians that play on this stage, and I'm super excited about the band that's playing today. Before I introduce them, my sister Joan is selling some of her beaded bracelets back there. She's making a proceed to the Christmas fund. My husband Lee is the chef, country chef of Brunswick Stew. We got fried apple pies. How many of you are here for your first time? Give me a hand raise. Wow, quite a few. So you might be wondering where the bathroom is. You got to go in the store and go to the back. It's on the right. Our trash cans are back there at the back of that old garage. And I do have... Oh, he said, you mean that tree I used didn't count? Well, I'm sorry, but our outhouse is in-house. So, Danny, he just misjudged this old country store.
Oh, well, here we go now. It's just started downhill.
But the aluminum cans, we have a recycling bin back there, the trash cans back there. But let's see here. I do want to say on November the 2nd, there's a book back there that a local grower has written, Elizabeth. She's going to be here on November 2nd selling her books and autographing them. And you can see me a little later, and I can share you a little bit something about this book. It's extraordinary. And I think that's about it. And Tim, my brother-in-law, is up in the store. I'm Jane, for all of you newcomers. I'm the 3rd generation of Priddy's to operate the store. We are open year-round. Mondays are 9 to noon. Tuesday through Saturdays 9 to 6. So come on back and see us in the down. You know, when we're not doing music in October, and we just appreciate all of y'all's support. And it means a lot. You guys, like I said, it's like a family reunion here. So, for what y'all really come for, give a big Pickin at Priddy's welcome with Jerry Steinberg and the Dixie Bluegrass Boys.
It's always dark and cloudy. Every time I see that gal, I always tell her howdy. Shady girl, my little miss. Shady girl, my darling. Shady girl, my little miss. Go back to Holland. See my darling, if you see my little miss, tell her I'm going to Harlan. Shady girl, my little miss, shady girl, my darling, shady girl, my little miss, go back to Harlan.
Yes, I did good. Happy birthday. I want to say Christmas.
Alright, I'm taking a break. Hey, sorry about that. They got the coonskins, hat. I'm taking a break from outside.
Okay. After much ado.
Got some bibs here.
I love that.
This isn't where I get my bibs, but got your cowboy hats. Now, aren't these the cutest? Oh, excuse me, my gimbal. I think those little girls, I like square-toed anyway. I'd want some like these. I don't think they got any in my size.
Yeah, they said Gary Holly Springs, the old one.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come get some of this candy corn. I think I saltwater taffy. I'm not a fan. My husband is, though. I gave my husband my wallet earlier. I will have to go retrieve that so I can get me some candy corn. So you got your cookbooks. Sitting on a nice old cook stove. Got the candles here. Okay, so I can show you. This is the exact cup that I have that I pretty much drink out of every morning. Now, I really want the yellow one. My husband says I have too many coffee cups. I'm like, yeah, but I only use one. How about that?
Nervous reaction about that. Oh, he started.
Howdy. So, my grandma was a Priddy. She was born right down the road from here, grew up right down the road from here. Basically raised her first kid down the road from here. They moved to Winston shortly after that. So, like I said, we can't pinpoint exactly. We know her great-grandparents are buried in the same family cemetery, so. And there's not many people in that cemetery, so and this family cemetery, they're bound to be related somehow. Probably, from what I've deduced by the age, they're probably brothers, so we're probably cousins on down the way somehow. So what's really cool about this place, let's see if you can see it. There's a cemetery right on the other side of those trees. Now, the people who are buried in that cemetery are the Hartmans. Before this was the Priddy stores, this was the Hartman store. This township and community was called Hartman after them. So my husband, I think it's his great-great-grandma, was Sarah Isabel Hartman, who was the daughter of the owner. And she married, her husband lived right down the road from here. Back then, you married for proximity. You married for love, but, you had a proximity issue. You better find somebody to love in that proximity. So. Hey. So this store is actually really near and dear to both of us. Sort of where our family's histories kind of cross at some point. They cross in a couple other places, but this is one of them.
Well, it's upstairs and downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs
It's one of my
and
favorite
downstairs,
songs when I was
out in the
little.
kitchen. Upstairs and downstairs,
My grandpa
out in
used
the
to play it.
kitchen. See Uncle Bill rearing in the pitching. Yes, sir. Hot cocoa corn, bring along a dimmy John. Hot cocoa corn, bring along a dimmy John. Hot cocoa corn, bring along a dimmy John. Very well, Uncle Bessie in the morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Betty, what you feeling up again? Oh, ain't Betty, what you feeling up again? Oh, ain't Betty, what you feeling up again? Ain't had a drink since don't know when. Yes, sir. Hot children's a crying. Yonder country preacher and the children's a crying. Yonder country preacher and the children's a crying. Chickens all running and the toenails flying. Yes, sir. Hot cocoa, ring along a dimmy. Hot cocoa, ring along a dimmy. Hot cocoa, ring along a dimmy. Very well, Uncle, we'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Hot cocoa corn, bring along a dimmy. Hot cocoa corn, bring along a dimmy. Hot cocoa corn, bring along a dimmy. Very well, Uncle, we'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir.
Get some Vanna Whites up here. Betty Ann and Jan and Sandy. All right. There's quite a few more people that have showed up since I introduced the band. How many of you are here for your very first time? Give me a hand raise. A special welcome to you guys. You're officially part of the Pickin and Priddy's family.
I'll zoom
Welcome
in.
back to the rest of you all. We're happy to have John Ward
been in a while,
with us today with the Appalachian Channel, and he's sitting over here. He's got some cards back there on the table, but we've got a lot of stuff to auction off here. These things were donated by local folks. They're homemade, handmade. The majority of everything up here. The money from this auction goes to a fund to help families in our community at Christmas time. So when you're bidding on these items, keep that in mind. We got some really nice stuff up here.
I
So
should've brought some
Todd's
stuff
gonna
up.
come around
I didn't know they were
also
doing it.
with the basket for a donation for the band. And we always like to say,
I gave you your
pull
wallet back, right?
out and turn
It's
to
got
page
the cash in
20
it.
and support these amazing musicians. How are they doing up here, guys? Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby. So for you newcomers with the auction, how this works is, it's really kind of hard to see it here, but if you're going to bid, like, give us a hand raise. The girls will help me down here with eyes, but they'll bring the item out to you, highest bidder. We're going to move kind of quick, so try to, go along with me here because we got a lot of stuff to get to, and we only got 30 minutes to do this. But they'll bring the item out to you. If you have the money,
Dean was here.
we would like for you to pay on the
Talk to him
spot.
for a
If
minute.
you don't, we can get change for you. If you don't have
So
cash
who's
for
Danny's
this,
brother?
and because of a good cause, we will allow you to use a credit card for it. So
Clifford.
we'll make a note of it, and we can go up to the store and pay for it. So don't let, if you don't have cash, hinder you from participating in the auction. And like I said, we got a lot of great things. Anybody have any questions? Everybody ready to go? All right,
your
I
cash
always
out for
like
your
to
donation.
start out with the food items. Let's start
That pays
out
for
with
the band.
the pear. Sentimental again here. We have a devil's food cake with chocolate icing. And I found my mother's handwriting with this recipe. This is my mother's recipe. The bread lady made this tier cake for us. And the recipe, we're going to give it to you. We're not going to be shy. So this is my mother's recipe, her delicious chocolate cake that she
my goodness.
she made for me many times for my birthday.
Look at that cake.
So can we start this at a $20 bid?
Eat it now.
$20 bid. I got a $20 bid. How about 21? I got a $20 bid on the chocolate cake. How about 21? Come on. I got a $20 bid. How about 21? Lee, you want in on the chocolate cake? I got a $20 bid. How about 20? I got 21. How about 22? What? 25. Woo! 25. How about 26? I got 25. How about 26? I got 25. Remember the calls. And this is delicious. The bread lady made. I got 30. How about 35? Woo! I got 35. We got a war going on right there. I got 35. How about 36? 40. I got 40. How about 41? I got 40. How about 41? I got 40. How about 45? I got 45. How about 46? I got 50. How about
It's the boy that
I
works
got
there.
50.
The young boy. I mean, he
I
might
got
be. But
55. You can't drive 55. Sammy Hagar. I got
Oh, he
55.
got that much money.
How about 56? I got 60. Woo! 65. I got 65. You on fire, boy. I'm 65.
100.
Up.
I got 100.
120.
The boy that works the cash register here sometimes. The nephew, her nephew.
I got 120. How about 121?
That boy over there said 125.
I got 125.
130.
130. I got 130. How about 135? I got 130. How about 135? I got 130. How about 135? I got 150. I got 150. Lord have mercy. I got 150. How about 155?
160.
160. I got 160. How about 165?
That cake better be good. Let's take a good look at it.
Big plan out broke. I'm gonna let you have it.
I got 160 going once. I got 160 going twice. 160 back here. Give him a big hand right there and a big round of applause. His grandma and grandma's gonna have to burn the butt sound is all I know. Wow. Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, we can certainly do something. Something not advertised. You know that contest that NPR does, that series contest?
I'll do that, baby. Go follow Daddy. Come on.
I'm getting ready to go up and talk to John. If you want to go with me, I don't know.
Wait till the thing's over.